So you probably know how to come in and add a blog post or a page to WordPress, but what happens when you want to set up a completely new post type? So as an example, you want to put a portfolio onto your website, or in our case, we're going to be putting website templates onto this particular website that we're putting together. But you might also put this together to put a team page with all the different team members, and then each team member has their own dedicated post in order for it to showcase their bio if you click through to the different team members. So instead of using one plugin for each different kind of post, you can also just create your own post type. And you can see posts is a post type, media is a post type, forms is a post type, pages are a post type. We're gonna go ahead and add a plugin that will allow us to add our own post type into WordPress. And the one that we like to use is by Web Dev Studio's Custom Post Type UI. And one of the things that we do, so you come here, you look for CPT because that's how it shows up in the plugin. You hit install and then you have to hit activate. Once you're there in activate, then you're gonna wanna add a new post type. And one of the things that goes hand in hand, which is kind of what I was saying a moment there ago, is custom field. So probably if you add a post type, you might also want to add a custom field to that post type. But we're going to start out with post types for now and keep it simple. And I'm going to put template 1. I have an idea for something that I want to create on this website. And so I'm gonna add each website template that I'm building as a separate post type. I'm gonna create a form around that will autofill each of those templates, so it makes it super easy for someone to use. But first we're gonna add the post type template 1. If you're using this maybe for your teams, then that's you might want to set this up a little bit differently, call it teams instead. But one of the things, you can now see that template 1 is available. One of the things I like to do immediately is come down here and choose an image icon. You can upload your own. You can see, choose image icon. I don't mind going with the standard ones. I just want it to be something different so that when I'm visually scanning the left-hand side over here, I can see it quickly. Now, I just realized that this paintbrush is the same thing that's for appearance, so I'm gonna change that out again. I just scroll way down to the bottom, choose a dash icon, and this is related to a template, something that I can copy again and again, so we can even use this multiple forms item here, and now you can see that template is set up, the icon looks like that, and if I'm visually just looking quickly, I know exactly where to go to get to the post type that I just added. And it's as easy as that to set up a post type, and then you come in here and you add a new post. And we're just gonna call it website template 1 example and hit publish. Now here's the fun thing. Template 1, some of you think that you're going to be able to find something and you're not. So if you want an archive page for this template 1 or the new post type that you put together, you come back into CPTUI, you add edit post types. You're gonna go to edit and find the one you just created. And if you want the ability for that to have an archive, you need to come down to this section where it says has archive and create true. and hit save. Now for some of you, you're not going to want that at all. Template _1, by the way, is the right thing. And now you're going to have an archive of all the posts that you add to that post type. So if it's team and you've created team or teams, and then you activate this archive piece, then you'll come here, your website /teams, and you'll have a page that showcases all of the post types. In this case, I am not going to want that to be available. So where's my archive? I just come back to defaults here. I save the post type and then refresh, and then 404, page not found. And the reason I don't want this to be available is because this is going to be connected to a form where I only want people to see their own entries. I don't want them to see entries from anyone else. But if you have a team and you're adding a post type for a team, you probably will want some sort of archive display, and you can set up a template to format that layout, which we'll go into in another video. But for now, that is how you set up a custom post type. So just in case you need something different than a post or a page, then you can create your own post type with CPTUI.